Dancing with the devil. An example I have, there's a drug dealer in Chicago, been around for decades, and he passed his business to his son, but that's beside the point. He had a cash flow problem, too much cash, so instead of going out and buying the new car or new home, which he actually did for his family members, but he needed to invest it, so he basically bumped into every business on the street that he operates on. Cash flow, he became a silent partner. One of the things about being a silent partner with a major drug dealer is if you own a drugstore, you don't have to worry about being robbed. If you have a gas station, you don't have to have somebody coming in and robbing you. If you own a little corner store, there is no shoplifting in the corner store, because if you steal from these businesses, you steal for the drug dealer. And while he is kind in many ways, stealing from him, well, this comes off, this comes off, these comes off, and this comes off. Yeah, hey, that's business. And he basically backs it up with, you steal from me, you die. Otherwise, he's a nice guy. Well, he also makes sure that the people on the street, like the winos, get their bottle of wine. He owns a liquor store too, or invested in a liquor store. A lot of the people you see sitting around are, I won't say they're on his payroll, but when it gets cold outside, they have a place to sleep. Or yes, when the winos want a bottle of some cheap wine, he gets cheap wine. I think he has a vat of it from somewhere. They go in there. That thing. But if you deal with him, if you are a business partner of him, you are an honest business partner of him. He doesn't really like dishonest business partner, even though he is by far a nice dishonest businessman. Oh, but he doesn't cheat on income tax. That's one thing he has that learns. The businesses that he's involved in have the CPAs, and they do not cheat on their income taxes. Remember Al Capone? That's right. Now, who does cheat? Why would I talk about this? Well, it doesn't really mean very much. But what I will talk about is this. Donald Trump has Truth Social, Truth Media, Trump Media, and everything else. I don't think he will realize, everybody who's ever gone in business with him have gone bankrupt, because all his companies have failed. People who have owned stock in his companies, their stock becomes worthless. Somebody said, well, it's like being a business partner with Donald Trump. But you're not a business partner. You're a sucker being taken by Donald Trump. His businesses fail. But I guess he really didn't realize who was putting up money. One of his businesses got involved with a Shanghai bank. Shanghai bank? Oh, yeah. Yeah, except for one thing. On the board of that Shanghai Bank, our Communist Party member, you can't operate a bank in China without having somebody from the party on your board. If you know businessmen who try to operate in China, you need to hire a Communist Party member. That's why you have if you look at many businesses, you have do-nothing standing behind people who are actually working. Yeah. That's one of his things. Another investor in Truth Social happens to be a Russian oligarch. Oligarch? Yes. Who expects that you're not going bankrupt. I'm not losing money. If I lose money, I'm going to get paid back. And it's too late, Donald. You danced with the devils. That's right. And, oh, well. While you have these little itty-bitty investors that will lose money, the big guys, they're not losing money. They own you lock, stock, and barrel. And if you try to screw them over, you got family members. And if you don't think the Russians will kill your family, you're wrong. You don't know Russians, do you? Whoops.